I managed to come home and do what I said I was going to do. I got inside the fence mode. Yeah, and the outside on the end here. Yeah, and the fenced in part in the back is mine. Yeah. Yeah. And I got mowed in front of the camper enough to I can move it and mow behind it when I get ready to, or under it. So now you're seeing this, what I did the end of the evening the next day. I'll get myself confused before it's over with, but I've done about all I can do. I would really, if I go in and rest for a few minutes, rain is back in the forecast. Storms are back in the forecast. I knew it was too good to be true. And, yeah. Gonna, at least I got that done. That's the hardest and thickest stuff in the world to cut when it's wet. So, that's taken care of now. I do want to get out here, if I can, before it rains. I'm gonna go rest for a little bit, but I want to get some ant killer down. I think I showed y'all how I did that last year. I just poke a hole in it, sprinkle some in the hole, top of the anthill, stirs them up just a little bit, and do it just before it rains, you know, or just carry a little bit of water with you. But it's going to rain, so I'm not going to carry no water around with me. I've got a few of them I found, one down the driveway, one in between the trees, 2 of the trees Scott told me about, haven't got around to doing yet, and on the fence row there. And there's a great big one back over there that is no longer active. I need to tear it down, get it leveled off. And then I'm gonna cut some of them stickers that's right there, right in there on that fence row of the neighbors, throw them back across the fence. That's right, I am. I'm gonna throw them back across the fence. He don't care. He ain't doing nothing. I'm not throwing them in his yard, I'm throwing them in his field. But I'm not gonna go through a lot of trouble cleaning up and moving it to another location. They're his. They're growing through the fence. Yeah. And the sad part is, if he'd let us, we'd bush hog it. It wouldn't cost him a dime. Yeah. Clean it all up. But no, he just wants to get a lawnmower and mow some trails through there. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm gonna get off that now. Look, like I said earlier, that's what I came home and did. Here before I close out. Look at that mint. Can you tell it's growed some more? You should be able to, because it sure has. That might be on slow mode. You might see some stuff on slow mode, and I'll post it that way. You'll see how I mess up sometimes. Oh, I couldn't do that, could I? I mean, after all, I'm like everybody else on Facebook and stuff, you know, people behind the keyboard, I should say. You know, hey, I'm perfect. You're the one making the mistake. You're watching it too slow. No, maybe it won't, but I think I was on slow mode on some of that. Anyway, God bless. I'll keep on smiling, because when you see this, it's tomorrow. I've got, you know, whatever I do tomorrow. Fruit stand, of course. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, that booger's all done. That one little poke there, and I put on ahead and put a little poke down there and put some in both of them. Now, you won't believe it, but they'll take that poison right down there to the mother, the queen ant, kill out the whole nest. That means they've been cheating and eating a little bit before they got there with it. Well, it's been back several months ago. I tried this thing out. It didn't work. Well, my little thing clip came off of the battery, so I don't know if that was going to keep working or not. It worked last time I started it. It started up after sitting several weeks, but the camper's dead now. The upload that I started at 4 o'clock, internet service has been terrible. I mean terrible. My upload that I started at 4 o'clock still has not downloaded. And I'm gonna tell you, it don't look good back through there. And yeah, but I'm gonna try this thing out now, see if it'll work. It hadn't been charged up. It was charged up, but it hadn't been used. So, but it's been sitting for a while. So I want to try it on this dead battery. And the first thing I'm gonna do is hook it up the way Neil told me to, wherever the plug-in was. Oh, right here. Yeah. I didn't have it plugged up good when I did try it the last time. This time, I hit the button and it came on. Just like it's supposed to. I'm echoing under the hood. Okay. Now this battery, all right. I don't know if it's supposed to be doing that or not. Oh, might be something going on there. Now, Neil, I got lights flashing everywhere. And it says putting out juice. That's what I think it's trying to tell me. So, let's see. This was totally dead. It's still totally dead. Well, oh, okay, I see what it is. Which one is that? It's telling me one of the connectors aren't connected good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put the phone down. Hold on. Okay. Now the automobile is lit up on it. It's got a picture of an automobile. Okay. I think I'm filming upside down. That thing worked. Yes. I guess when you hook it up right, it works. Sounds good. Okay. I think I can turn it off now. deal. Hey Neil, figure this one out. Now, there's nothing plugged up to it. I can't get it to cut off. I can make the lights come on and off. One quick punch, it blinks. If I hold it, makes the light come on. If I hold it again, the light goes out. Alright, that blinks it. I don't know, Neil. Easy to. I have to. Oh, cut itself off. Got it figured out. I know it's late and I'm keeping y'all up, but I mean, since I went ahead and mowed where the camper was. 8:30 at night. Since I got almost light out here, I mean, I got floodlights in all directions here. So, had these two turned on, so I thought, hey, I can see. There's nothing here. You know, I know there's nothing to worry about running over anything. Well, let's go ahead and get it mowed. So that's done. I'm still going to leave the camper sitting back here for now because I want to do some weed whacking and stuff in some other places and spray some weed killer. Could have been if we could have got started earlier, we could have burnt some tree limbs tonight. It's dark now, so it's gonna be a big fire. We don't want the fire trucks out here. If we do it during the daytime, it'll be fine. But Scott took the tractor and went up and plowed a neighbor's garden for him. I tilled it, I should say. Tilled his garden for him and made a neighbor up the road happy. And but I need to, well, when they get back and I've got my free time again, I gotta get some clear seal stuff and check and make sure I've got everything sealed off good on the camper. And a few other things I've really got to get done that I've been putting off now. That it's warmed up enough to do it. So, yeah. I can't even walk straight. Anyway, until tomorrow. See you later. Keep on smiling. Oh, this is actually still the day from the one you watched, the last one. It's 8:30 at night. Probably about 8:45 now. But I did get a little rest and didn't get that done. All right. We will see you later. Now it is dark enough out here. The lights come on. But when boy, I tell you what, look at it. It don't look dark out there, but it is. That's what I like about this camera. See, street lights on, flagpole lights on, everything. But it don't look dark in the camera, up in the sky. Well, good day, good day, good day. It's the next day. But in my slow mode, I was talking about these peppers. They're looking like they're wilting. But every time I give them a little water, they perk back up quite a bit. But peppers really like it dry. and I like it over wet, but they're just going through that phase of being transplanted and all that stuff. And yeah, but it's the only thing I can figure. It's what's normal. But that's what slow mode was all about. I usually leave that water spigot turned on with that water hose on it. But over the winter, I've got some, I think, I actually think they're in the glove box of the truck. Washers to put in and it's leaking a little bit on the end there where you screw it up on there. And of course, I just got it hand tight. That might not be very tight. My hands. Yeah, but the wind is blowing. You can see the flag back there behind me. Boy, is it blowing. Yeah, blowing pretty good. We got some severe storms. The county's opening up the shelters for the flooding. We don't have to worry about the flooding here at the house. Now down at the creek, the lower pasture down there, of course we don't have nothing down there. It's pretty bad. It can get pretty bad and flooded if it rains enough, but it takes quite a bit. But this is supposed to be over by morning, and so I think we'll be okay. But there are a lot of places. This is Rock Spring. You'll find rocks, you'll find springs. Now, so we've got the creek back there, but it's fed by springs. Now, that's pretty much the truth. It's never run dry. Never. And we had a 5-year drought one time back years ago. It never went dry. So we actually irrigated. We had to bring a piece of equipment over here and dig a hole to set the line in because it got so low, but it never went dry. And but we pumped water out of there continuously as we needed it. That air conditioner off. You're probably blowing right in your ear, wasn't it? I turned it down real low. I would imagine Scott's got everything covered because he has not called me. Yeah, I think he knows. I mean, I know he just don't stop. I think that's how he deals with this pain. And mine ain't necessarily always so much pain as it is just not being able to move. But I'm going to check the mail and go on up to the fruit stand, and before somebody new comes along and watches this video and you see where I did yesterday where I talked about people behind the keyboard. No, if you think I'm talking about you, then I probably was. But it's just a joke. I'm just cutting up. I know. Some people's they carry their feelings and everything right here. And then it runs way down here and gets right here on the sleeve and just falls off. But yeah, I'm gonna check my mail real quick, and I'm gonna get on up to the fruit stand. Might need to. Well, I know we need to put some stuff away, and I'll watch the store while Scott puts stuff away, and we'll go from there. Anyway, keep on smiling, cause this day's not over with yet. Well, let me tell you, yesterday, a video that went up last night took over 4 hours to process once I tried to download it to YouTube or upload it to YouTube, Neil. Neil, catch me on that. Internet service was terrible. And I thought, well, once I got home, I'd have the home service, you know, the Wi-Fi. And I've got pretty good service away from home as far as, you know, uploading stuff. And but yesterday, boy, I don't know what was going on up there in space, but things wasn't working out too well. It took over 4 hours before it finally went up. I was asleep when it went up. Christina called me and woke me up. I was like, did my video ever go up? I didn't know if it did or not. But, yeah. I want to start building the other one right now. Also, I'll talk to you in a little while. Okay. Really not going to be doing nothing at all this afternoon. The winds are here. The storm itself has not gotten to us yet. I believe it's going to stay with us for several hours when it does, because it's moving pretty slow. When it gets here, it's like 3 hours later, I think, before it even gets to the next county east of us, southeast of us, before it even gets there. So it's going to be here for a while. So we're going to be going home at closing time and back, you know, tying everything down that needs to be tied down, make sure the animals are all good. And we really won't have time to be doing the videos before it gets here at that point. So, but who knows? I might go live for a little while in the middle of it if it's really bad, and let y'all participate in the storm, unless you're already in it. And if you are, be safe. My prayers are with you. But use a lot of common sense. Pick safe places in your home. Tornado warnings here are up to 10%, a 10% chance right now, which according to our weatherman, that's pretty high. I didn't think 10% was much of a chance, but according to him, it is. But everybody, please be safe, and know that you don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Keep on smiling. Yeah, just keep on smiling. Remember, I love you. Jesus does too. And God bless. We'll see you tomorrow. Unless I go live in the middle of the storm.